to do, buddy? It is Sewell back here with another race reaction. Today we're going to be watching the 1987 Firecracker 400 at Daytona for the first time. I'm really excited for this. Joined alongside with me is Mike. How are you doing today?
Good, man. I'm really excited to watch this race.
And have you, if you're pretty familiar with the 1987 season, Allison's really strong on the super speedways, and so is Bill Elliott. As you can see here on the front row, Allison and Elliott are on the front row here. Who do you have winning this race, and what's some of your expectations for it?
So I haven't really decided a race pick yet, but I think that we'll see some pretty solid racing. I can't remember if we watched a race from the 80s with, super speedways. So as I'm looking through my picks, I see Rusty Wallace. I see Brett Bodine right here. I think I'm going to go with Bobby Allison also.
All right, and do you see the pace cars pulling off? How many cautions do you think there'll be today, or do you think there'll be a great clean race?
I'm going to say 4. Right. And there's the green flag.
Run away at Daytona.
How many cautions do you think?
To be honest, probably about 6.
6? Okay.
As you see, 2 by 2, as we go through 1 and 2 now down the back stretch. A lot of side-by-side early on. Not as much 3 wide so far yet.
Good start. I forgot Davey drove that white car, that white and black car.
Yep, and it's early on. I don't see many people going to be making very aggressive moves. As you see on this July 4th race, there's a packed crowd as always for Daytona back then in the summer, and now this upcoming weekend we'll be seeing the Cup Series return to Daytona for the regulars.
On board with the Red Baron car.
Speaking of Red Baron, I actually have some Red Baron pizza I'll be eating during the stream. That's just Ken Schrader. And that was not planned, by the way. I did not expect the Red Baron sponsor to be.
I know, very ironic.
Darryl Waltrip, Rusty Wallace. Terry Labonte, not Darryl Waltrip there in 11. I'm used to Darryl Waltrip being an 11 car from watching some races from the 1985 season recently.
Yeah, for real.
And Davey Allison, if you remember, he won the Talladega race in 1987, the spring race. It was his first career win in the Cup Series, and Bobby Allison had went into the catch dance.
Oh, yeah. Which gave us restrictor plate racing. I like restrictor plate racing.
Honestly,
it's my favorite track.
It has its ups and downs. Dale Earnhardt wasn't a big fan of restrictor plates.
Cut out horribly.
He liked restricted engines. He wanted the cars to be going all out.
Yeah, I agree with that part.
About 5 laps in of 160. Oh, we got a car around. It's Tim Richmond.
Number.
Ooh.
Already, what was that? Like lap 7?
Yeah, talking about it. I think Jeff, or what? It was either Jeff Teague or Brad Teague wrecked as well. I'm not quite sure. I saw one car hit the inside wall. It looked like one of the Teagues and Tim Richmond had spun around as well. Maybe we'll see a replay and see what really happened there. There's the 99.
Heavy damage.
Far into the race, we already have a wreck. Oh, 2 cars got together on the outside.
Can't tell who hit the wall, but good save by him. But Richmond he could not get it saved.
Yep,
and he went right into the 99.
Yeah, made up some spots since that yellow.
You know what I noticed that's not as prevalent today? The trees.
Yeah.
It's like they just replaced it all with like grandstands and then like catch fencing. I don't know, just an odd little detail. I noticed that on like every track there's a bunch of trees.
Yeah, another thing too, the start finish line was just a yellow line.
Right, I noticed that.
Oh, Earnhardt squeezed it down the bottom. There he goes, going for third on Shepard.
Great pass by Dale Earnhardt. Bill Elliott still cannot get around Davey.
Or maybe he's just being conservative.
Again, it looks like he wants to make a move, but I just don't know if he.
Other cars that are piped in right now, so this has been the race has so far been like a 4 out of 10. I'm going to be honest.
I completely agree with you. I mean, I'm somewhat entertained, but it's not as much as other races. Now, Bill, it's single car because Earnhardt's on pit road.
Yeah, considering what we've reacted to over the last couple times. But here we go. We finally got pit stop shown as it's Earnhardt in. I think Bobby Allison there just flew by him coming to pit road as well. This was before they had pit road speed limits. 2 tires in fuel.
And
not quite. Allison gained on them. Oh, he's going to try to make it 3 wide.
Oh.
We got a 3 wide pass.
There we go. Finally, some 3 wide.
Finally, a really impressive pass. Oh, Redmond's slowing. He has a tire down or something. Do you see how slow? Oh, one car almost spun out. That was the 75.
That was the car right next to Richmond.
That could have been a disaster.
Richmond not having a great race today.
Nope. So I was right. This 75 is Neil Bonnet, and I'll be honest with you. I think that Richmond's race has gone away.
Oh yeah, he's done.
He may lose a lap here too, so that could change. This changes a good bit here. Oh, yep, there. Oh, he stalled it. So problems for Davey Allison here. He was running in the top 3. He seemed to have a dominant car. Now he's got trouble. They're opening the hood. Wow. The driver who I'm wearing the shirt of at the moment is on pit road with problems. As Elliott's now underneath Earnhardt, we're seeing some good back and forth action between these two. This reminds me a lot of the Richard Petty and David Pearson battles at Daytona in the 70s. And says Earnhardt and Elliott, 2 other of the greatest drivers of all time. Place. Richard Petty won a lot of races at Daytona.
Now it looks like we have a little bit more racing.
And more commentary, too. Oh, here we go. Bow for the lead. Rusty Walsh to the inside. They cut away. Got Alan Kulwicki, Earnhardt, and Michael Walsh there. So, looks like Darrell Waltrip drove the 11 before Labonte did, and Waltrip's in the 17, Labonte's in 11, and wow, just a big run on the backstretch. Something happened to the 11 car, he just fell off like crazy there. That was weird, he had to run underneath and then just dropped.
Weird, right? But here's Dale Earnhardt.
again off the pace. Shepard moves up into the number 4 spot. And you're also getting to the time of day, Donnie Allison, where that old heat factor is starting to get a hold of your equipment. And you know
Yep,
the man is
the
getting
heat
tired by
can
now,
play
but
a
so
factor.
is the car.
And has in the past, for sure. There's a lot of Daytona races, as before said, really hot. And I mean, even in August, too, I'm sure this weekend's races will be pretty hot. Heat's into them.
You just got in the.
Looks like late speed, maybe? Went in the car? I'm not sure.
Huh. Might have to look at that on the notes later. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, Richmond is my least favorite track, even though it's 3 hours away from me, and my favorite is Talladega. Yeah, definitely a heat problem for Richard Petty.
Well, Richard Petty has just climbed out of his Pontiac, and Richard, how you feeling right now? A little bit tired? Well, I was feeling pretty bad, and now they can't get the car out of the pit, and I feel even worse. You just get out of breath or a little bit overheated out there? And my eyes got to burning, but my nose deep. And the car won't run. It's still
That's crazy.
on the road as they try for a second time to push it away and get it moving. The leader right now is Ken Schrader.
Nowadays, there'd be so many violations on pit road for that. Like, too many men over the wall. You can't be pushing your car in other people's pit boxes.
He's leading, and Rick Wilson is right now not putting any pressure on him. So Marcus is tucked in behind and also ran as we hit 10 laps to go.
10 laps to go, wow. Oh, that's Rick Wilson.
Oh.
He was running in second. And we have a caution, so there's a caution here in the late parts of the race.
With 10 laps to go, just about.
Oh, there's Kelly Yarborough. He may have gotten a piece of that. There's a replay. Yeah, it looked like he just ran too high.
And he's muscling it back in as we take another look at it. And it may well be, Donnie, that a tire simply blew and threw him into the wall.
That or yeah, the tire blew out. But yeah, he was really high off the corner.
When he came by us on pit road, it didn't have an inline or nothing of. Boy, that's aggravating, you know, when you've got a chance to really step into one of the biggest paydays of your career, and old Lady Luck just turned her back on him. Yeah, and they've just been having the worst luck. Last week they blew engine up.
That's a lot of damage.
Now this week coming trip 5, and any one of the 5
green flag.
The field. It is Marcus jumping to the lead. Marcus
Jump there by Marcus.
Ken Schrader's there in second. Bill Elliott's on pit road, I believe is what they just said. Ken Schrader in second, Harry Gant. Darrell Waltrip's in fourth. Alright, now we're going to see some more 3 live racing, I believe. Or as we come to the end of this race, we're going to see some craziness, I believe. That's the anticipation. Finally seeing some exciting close action here. A lot of, maybe we'll see some pack racing, sort of.
I hope so.
More to go.
That's a cool shot right there.
Yeah, it is.
It's a thunder shot.
Trying to get underneath Marcus.
Let's see if Kenny can get him here. Oh, I forgot there's no yellow line, too, so he could technically go under. Looks like Marcus is pulling away here.
Huh. 3 to go this time. Looks like Darrell Waltrip's a little too far back right now. He's trying to help the car in front of him. I believe it's Helen Jr. get up there. And then there's Bobby Allison behind Waltrip.
is still holding on to the lead with the pressure coming. Schrader and Grant and Waltrip. A little gap there between.
Oh, he's really forcing it down to the inside. Foul for the lead here. Coming to 2 to go.
Schrader trying to take the lead away from
Bobby Allison's moving into third. Fourth. I believe, yeah, fourth place. He's advancing third. Look at Buddy Baker's in fifth. He's always been good on super speedways. So we're coming down to the finish here. Here comes Bobby Allison. He's coming here on the charge on the inside. Side by side for the lead.
Oh, but now Marcus is ahead.
Oh, here they come. 3 wide for the lead. What a move by Allison there. Allison's just took the lead. And Schrader is in second. They say he's still lap down, but he's on the lead lap. Because he had already gotten his lap back as he come to the last lap. 1 to go.
The leader right now is Ken Schrader.
I don't know what the announcers are doing. I've been following this whole race, and Allison's in the lead, not Schrader. Schrader's in second. It's Buddy Baker moving into third. One car's all the way down on the apron down there.
And battling through the low lane.
Gosh, he's really pulling away.
They've got Bobby Allison posted as winning the race right now.
Morgan Shepherd's underneath there again. Here they come off turn 4.
Well, that's a complete redo, Mike.
Oh, there goes Schrader. Oh, he saved it. Oh, he's over.
Oh!
Into the wall. Takes out Kent.
Oh!
And that's the finish. That was crazy. Oh!
Oh, and then little hit there.
So Allison wins, I believe.
I called.
Buddy Baker finished second. He was in the back most of the race. And then towards the end charge. Wow.
Hey,
That was interesting.
I am really surprised at that finish.
Yeah. Allison, from a lap down to the win, had such a great restart and just passed everybody. He was like, started like back in like 12th on that restart. And Schrader, who had such a fast car, gets turned. It looked like he came in front of Marcus down the front stretch and spun out and flipped over. Now we got an in-car view. Yeah, he slid up high and lost it.
Here's the accident from the camera inside.
He just got loose.
That's slow-mo.
But then
Boink.
yeah, he got on the banking and then he just got sent by a car there. I couldn't tell who it was.
Well, Dave Marcus was behind him. He slid up in front of Marcus and lost it. Here's another angle. Yeah, he went up in front of Marcus and they made contact.
Yeah, and then Marcus just hooked him. But I'm trying to see how he
come up right in front again in Waltrip.
Yeah.
Wow, Morgan Shepherd barely missed that.
They touched, and he got sideways. Then he come back and got gained. You know, after he'd already lost it, when he come back and got gained.
Out of the Buick winning here at Daytona. Bobby, congratulations on a super run. Well, thank you, Jerry. I give the credit to Jimmy Finnig with that chassis and all my guys, and Keith Coleman with a great engine. Keith, you know, they've worked them 24 hours a day since the carburetor rule, and there's not a greater guy in the whole world. And, of course, the Vola Brothers Miller American Buick came through for me, I'm telling you. The whole crew, they worked really came in for me.
Last restart, I'm sure you were happy to see that yellow flag come out.
Well, I knew I was going to get caught up. And we lost that lap early when, you know, when some guy came sliding off a pit road out into the middle of traffic. And, you know, we got bent up a little bit, and the guys had to work on it during the race. And we just kept working. And we got caught up, but we needed that yellow.
Congratulations again to Bobby Allison.
All right, so the race was 2.5 hours, only 24 lead changes. I thought there was less than that.
Really?
Yeah, 24 lead changes. The average speed was 161 miles per hour. There's 4 cautions. So Buddy Baker got second. He led one lap in the race. Allison led the last two. Marcus was third. Marcus led 23 laps. Darrell Walsh finished fourth, led 6 laps. Morgan Shepherd didn't lead at all, but finished fifth. Dale Earnhardt was sixth. He led 22. Ken Schrader finished seventh, led 32 laps. Rusty Wallace was eighth. Don was driving the one car. I did not know that. Bill Elliott finished 12th. Last car in the lead lap led 30 laps. Bobby Hillman Jr. was a lap down, so I was incorrect on that. He was a lap down, finishing 13th. Some other notables: Davey Allison led 32 laps and finished 20th. Tim Richmond finished 22nd. Dale Jarrett was in this race. I did not know that. He started 41st, finished 23rd. Richard Petty was listed as 26th, 5 laps down. Rick Wilson finished 30th. He had such a good running going for him until that wreck. And then some cars that were out of the race: Benny Parsons, Dave Pletcher, Mark Stahl, AJ Foyt, Jeffrey Bodine, Lake Speed, and Brad Teague. The second caution of the race was for the one car, Dave Pletcher. They said it was an engine. Then the third caution of the race was the debris caution. Average green flag run was 28 laps. And after the race, Earnhardt had a 327-point lead over Bill Elliott. Absolutely massive considering that point in the season. And Neil Bonnet was third in points. All right, so that's going to do it for this race reaction. I hope y'all enjoyed. Definitely a very interesting one, one we haven't seen before, and definitely wasn't very expected. I expected it to be closer, expected there to be more passing, but I enjoyed this one and went by a little fast. And thank you, Mike, for coming on for the race reaction. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Thanks for having me. It was cool to watch the race, and I enjoyed the finish.
All right. Well, if y'all haven't yet, hit the like button. Please subscribe. You can follow us in the descriptions below. You'll see our social medias, and on Twitch, cwilyt. Until next time, I'm out, and we are out. Peace. We have a little checkered flag for y'all.